You know, people often think that it's hopeful, being hopeful is naive or unhelpful when it comes to going through really hard times.
So it can be tricky to figure out how to think about this. In fact, hope is not an outcome, but it's actually a journey. Hope is a practice. And when we practice hope, we become more skillful in our ability to manage our daily difficulties better. So here to talk all about this is our relationship guru, Dr. Kirsten Lind Seal. Hey there, how are you?
I am full of hope. Thank you.
Good. Before we get into talking about hope as a skill, why do you think it's important to be hopeful?
Well, so it's an interesting thing when you think about what one of the things that therapists do is that we hold the hope for our clients, right? Like this is something that was all through my graduate schooling. It's something that I think about all the time with my clients because people come to us with a lot of problems and it often can feel hopeless. And so our job is to kind of hold the hope until people can pull it out of themselves. So this is sort of like a bedrock kind of tenet of being a therapist. And you can apply this in actually a lot of different ways.
What if someone argues with you, well, being hopeful, isn't that just being naive? You're just being naive here. You're just holding on to hope.
Right. Well, so because that's what you think about it that way. If you're thinking about hope as that you have a particular outcome in mind, and if you don't get that, then you're somehow silly or dumb for having wanted that. I would argue that hope is, if we look at hope as a skill, as something we can practice in our daily lives, it becomes much more useful and helpful.
So what do you recommend that we do this to sort of practice it as a skill?
Yes. So first, let me just say, so hope, it's more than a positive outlook. It's an active mindset. And basically, you can think about it as a belief in the possibility of a better future, along with a plan of how to get there. And there are three main things I would say that are important to note. One is doing one thing every day to further your goal, whether that's get along better with your spouse, whether that's like being calmer with your children, whether it's in a larger arena, right? Like do one thing every day. The other piece that's important is getting together with other people who share your mindset. We know the social support research is so important. So if there's either a topic that you care a lot about, or if you're having some struggles, like support groups, but other groups where you can get together with people in community. We know from so much recent research that people are feeling more isolated and more alone. We're on our devices. We know how hard that is really for our well-being, not to mention our relationships and maybe society at large to a certain extent. But one of the other things I'd say about having hope as a skill is it often comes down to issues of power, right? If there's two members of a relationship, one has more power, the other one might feel hopeless. So pulling in hope as a skill and a practice can really help you feel like you're sort of taking your own power for how you are choosing to look at the world. And again, others may say, oh, this is naive, this is silly. But if you think about hope as a practice, as something that you just try to do every day, when you tell the story to yourself that hope is a way you're going to go about your day and do some of the things that I've kind of laid out, it can be really, really helpful, and it can really contribute to your well-being, whether it's in a microcosm of relationship or bigger.
Can you be a little more specific? You say do one thing every day to further your goal. Like what would one thing be? Like how big, how small, like what would it be?
Okay, so like on a micro level, say in a relationship, it might be maybe understanding that you and your spouse are feeling disconnected, and so you decide to do 10 to 15 minutes every day when you first get home to sit and talk with one another about how your day is. So it is like a concrete step to get connected. Say you are feeling really disconnected from your teenager, figuring out that when you drive, just saying you choose the music, right? Like just little things like that. On a bigger level, you could, if you're upset, you could, call a senator. You could write to Target. Like on a bigger level, you can do. But it can feel really overwhelming, both in micro and macro ways. Yeah. Because there's lots of things, and there's a lot we don't have control over. But if you pull it back and say, here is one thing, then once you've done your one thing, you're like, I did this thing today. And if you have a day where you do two things, like yesterday I did two things, and I was like, wow, that means I could take a day off and it still counts.
It really simplifies the process and makes it easier to digest. Dr. Seal, thanks so much for your insight. We appreciate you joining us.
Yes, I'd say everybody be hopeful.
Will do.